Welcome to Time for Tots. Our story today is Errol and his extraordinary nose, and it's by David Conway. And can you see what Errol is? Yes, he's an elephant. All the animals at Acacia Tree School had different talents, and they're always singing their own praises. I can swallow almost anything, bragged Abraham the anaconda. If I was running with the herd, you would never spot me, boasted Zachary the zebra. No matter what color it is, we can change to match it, gloated the chameleon brothers. But none of the animals thought very much of Errol the elephant. They thought he was awkward and clumsy, and that his nose looked silly. One day, Mr. Jeffries, the giant tortoise, made an announcement. There was to be a talent contest to raise money for the school. All of the animals were very excited, except Errol. Everyone will just laugh at me, he thought. Errol did his very best to find a talent for the competition. He tried juggling, see, look at all the balls, but his trunk got in the way. He tried playing a musical instrument, but it sounded just awful. He even tried dancing, but he was so heavy that he kept on falling over with a great big bump. And there he is, he fell. By bedtime, Errol was feeling very glum, and look, he's got tears coming out of his eyes. I wish I was good at something, he said tearfully. There is nothing special about me. Now, said Errol's dad, that's not true. There is something special about everyone. Everyone has a talent. Then his dad gave him a book. It was a book all about elephants. If you read this, he said, you'll soon see that there are lots of things that are special about you. Errol did indeed discover many interesting facts as he settled down with the book that evening. Facts like elephants have excellent memories and elephants can live to a very old age. But most excitingly, Errol discovered that he was the owner of quite an extraordinary nose. It was a nose unlike any other in the animal kingdom, a very versatile nose, a nose that could be used for reaching and grasping, see, he grabbed a peanut, spraying and drinking, so here he's using his nose to spray another elephant, and flinging and flailing, so there goes the nose, back and forth, and snorkeling, so here he's in the water, and there's the top of the water, and there his nose is sticking on top. Snorkeling, a nose that could even be used like a periscope for sniffing out smell. That night, Errol felt very different as the dark cloud that had been hanging over him drifted away. The day of the talent contest finally arrived, and Errol was feeling a bit nervous. But as he peered through a crack in the curtains, he could see his dad in the audience, and he remembered what his dad had told him. Do you remember what his dad told him? Yes, that everyone has a talent. First up were the Chameleon brothers, who sang, "Sing a rainbow while changing into lots of different colors." So here they are. Look at all the different colors they are. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. We can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. And they sure look like rainbows, don't they? Then the African finches sang in a choir, while Morris the meerkat conducted the orchestra. Abraham the anaconda, there he is, ate 200 pancakes. And everyone tried their best to spot Zachary the zebra. Look, you can hardly see him. He mixes right in with all the other stripes. At last, it was Errol's turn to take to the stage. He was still very nervous, but right away, he amazed everyone as he reached. He got a feather there and grasped objects just by using his nose. And then he astounded everyone as he danced in a tank of water while using his nose as a snorkel. So there he is with his flippers on. There's his nose up top that he's breathing through, and he's dancing in the water. And then he flabbergasted everybody when he created a beautiful water and light show while singing a song all about the rain. See? He's making the rain, he's singing about the rain, and he's even got an umbrella. When the talent contest had finished, everyone waited in anticipation. They're waiting for the judges to choose who would win. Third place went to the Chameleon Brothers for their colorful rendition of the Rainbow Song. Second place went to Zachary the Zebra for being very hard to spot. And the winner, announced Mr. Jeffries, and a well-deserved first place goes to, can you guess? Yes, Errol and his extraordinary nose. The whole hall erupted as everyone cheered and clapped. From that day on, none of the other animals at school thought little of Errol or his nose. In fact, Errol and his classmates discovered they shared the best talent of all, making friends. And that is the best talent, isn't it? Making friends. And I thought it would be fun to make an elephant. So these are the things I used to make the elephant. I started with a paper plate. And then I took a large sheet of gray construction paper and I folded it in half. And then I drew half of a circle on it. And this is just a straight line that's 2 inches or 5 centimeters. And for the elephant's ears, I just put my hand here and kind of drew around them. And then I cut all those things out. And the circle I pasted in the center for the elephant's face, and the ears I stapled on the side for his ears.
Excuse the interruption, Ms. Campio, could you come to the office, please?
And then the 2 strips that I cut from the side here, the 2-inch strip, I glued together, and then I folded it like an accordion back and forth. And then I took...
Please excuse the interruption. Could I get grades 7, 8, and 9 to the big gym, please? All grades 7, 8, and 9 to the big gym.
And then for the nose, I folded this all up, and then I took a small hole punch, and I cut a small hole, or I punched a small hole right here, and in the top part of the elephant's trunk. And then I took one of these little brad fasteners. If you don't have a little brad fastener, it's just something with a round end on it, and then it has these 2 things here that you can pull apart to separate. So that's what I used for putting the nose on here. And then I just put it on the back. And if you're worried that this is going to stick in their face or anything, we can just put some tape on there. And then I had a small round lid, and I took just a little bit more than half of it, and I traced around it. And then I cut these circles out for his eyes. And then I took a wide popsicle stick, and I just stapled it on here. And then the staple end stuck up a little bit, so I just took a hammer and I hammered them down so nobody's going to get caught on there. And now I have an elephant with a trunk that moves. Thank you. Have fun playing with your elephant.